Tomorrow marks 100 days since U.S. President Donald Trump was inaugurated. It's considered a milestone for an American leader, and the president is expected to attend a rally in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania on Saturday to talk about his accomplishments. Like the three previous presidents, Mr. Trump has gotten mixed reviews on his first 100 days in office, but he's gotten lower approval ratings. In a CNN ORC poll conducted between April 22nd and April 25th, 44% of respondents say they approve of the way that Donald Trump is handling his job as president. 54% said they disapprove. The findings were similar in several other national polls. On the issue of national security, 50% of respondents approve the president's work. 48% disapprove. That number has held steady in recent months. For healthcare policy, 36% approve of the job the president is doing. 61% disapprove. That number took a hit after Republicans in Congress failed to pass the first version of their plan to repeal and replace Obamacare. Though they say that they're working on a compromise on immigration.
Tomorrow marks 100 days since U.S. President Donald Trump was inaugurated. It's considered a milestone for an American leader, and the president is expected to attend a rally in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania on Saturday to talk about his accomplishments. Like the three previous presidents, Mr. Trump has gotten mixed reviews on his first 100 days in office, but he's gotten lower approval ratings. In a CNN ORC poll conducted between April 22nd and April 25th, 44% of respondents said they approve of the way Donald Trump is handling his job as president. 54% said that they disapprove. The findings were very similar in several other national polls. On the issue of national security, 50% of respondents approve of the president's work, 48% disapprove. That number has held steady in recent months. For healthcare policy, 36% approve of the job the president is doing, and 61% disapprove. That number took a hit after Republicans in Congress failed to pass the first version of their plan to repeal and replace Obamacare, though they say they're working on a compromise. On immigration, 41% approve, 57% disapprove. The president's executive order temporarily banning immigration from certain countries is currently tied up in court. But regarding the Supreme Court, the president's nomination of Judge Neil Gorsuch to fill a vacancy was a success. He was narrowly confirmed by the Senate and is now seated on the bench. And in the economy, 59% said that the U.S. economic conditions are good, 41% said that they are poor. The stock market has continued to climb despite hitting some bumps, and President Trump says he's beginning to renegotiate NAFTA, the North American Free Trade Agreement between the U.S., Canada, and Mexico.
Tomorrow marks 100 days since U.S. President Donald Trump was inaugurated. It is considered a milestone for an American leader. And the president is expected to attend a rally in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania on Saturday to talk about his accomplishments. Like three previous presidents, Mr. Trump has gotten mixed reviews on his first 100 days in office, but he's gotten lower approval ratings in a CNN ORC poll conducted between April 22nd and April 25th. 44% of respondents said they approve of the way Donald Trump is handling his job as president. 54% said they disapprove. The findings were similar in other national polls. The issue of national security, 50% of respondents approved the president's work, 48% disapproved. That number has held steady in recent months. For healthcare policy, 36% approve of his job the president is doing. 61% disapprove. That number took a hit after Republicans in Congress failed to pass the first version of their plan to repeal and replace Obamacare. Though they say they're working on a compromise on immigration, 41% approve, 57% disapprove. The president's executive order temporarily banning immigrants from certain countries is tied up in court. But regarding the Supreme Court, the president's nomination of Judge Neil Gorsuch is to fill a vacancy was a success. He was nearly confirmed by the Senate and is now seated on the bench. And on the economy, 59% of the U.S. economy conditions are good. 41% said they are poor. The stock market is continuing to climb, despite hiding some bumps. And the President Trump says he's beginning to renegotiate the NAFTA, the North American Free Trade Agreement between U.S. and Canada and Mexico.